What it do? It's your boo Big K. Welcome to my channel if you're new. If this is your first time on my channel, what a wonderful way to experience me and my evolution and my perspective and my thought process. I feel like this is one of the best ways to get introduced to me because I have so much to say today. I got so much to say. But if you coming back, you know you're welcome here. You know you are loved here. You know you are supported here. You know this is a safe space, all of that jazz, okay? Thank you for coming back. We are here to talk about they cloned Tyrone. They cloned Tyrone. Who is they? We know who they is. The life that we live, we believe in clones. So we know that's not sci-fi. They clone meat, they clone vegetables, we know the ability to be cloned can be done, right? Okay. We also know that they
are experimenting on us. It's not a conspiracy. They
literally call it projects, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not really a conspiracy, you just gotta have eyes. You feel me? I also believe in clones because if everybody thought with their real brain, a lot of this matrix, a lot of this charade agenda-ish would not be going on. They need people to think that the bulk of the population is with this agenda. That's the only way it's gonna work. So I personally don't believe all of these people are real. I truly believe every person that you see walking is not a real person. They can't be real people, because if it was real people out here, we would not be experiencing the stuff that we experience in this 3D reality. But that's enough of that jazz. First, I want to say this was a hilarious movie. Like, this movie was beyond hilarious. Like, you had to think outside the box. It was definitely had me thinking. It had me on my toes. You had to think the whole time, and I loved it. I love to think the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And then keep watching. I watched it. I want to watch it again. This is my favorite movie right now, okay? They Clone Tyrone, that's my favorite movie right now. Right? It was so relatable. The scenes, one scene that was like, and it reminded me from Menace to Society, from Kane, like, okay, so when Fontaine was in the car, right, and he was leaving Slick Charles at the Motel 6, right, and dude, he was on call Isaac, you know, like, just his acting skills and how you could feel the adrenaline. He was backing up, you know, trying to, like, get out, like, that whole scene right there, A1. You can feel the emotion, you can feel the adrenaline, you can feel all of that. And then how Slick Charles just came out of the hotel room, like the door, like how he came out, and then the blood was on the car, like the whole, you can feel the emotion. And that is the goal of writing a movie. That is the whole goal. Okay? Personally, I believe Jamie Foxx sacrificed himself to get this message out here. And how you perceive the message is how you perceive the message, right? But he put it out there to us. Now, me personally, I believe niggas in America is doomed because we allowed our enslavers, our masters, to still enslave us. You feel me? And we're still doing it to this day. Like, we literally have no choice because black people are not going to stick together. Black people literally think this movie is a conspiracy. You feel me? Like, that's how far off we are in America. Like, black people literally think this is conspiracy about the chicken, about the juice, about the perm. Like, they think this is... So this is why we're staying exactly where we are. And I made peace with it, you know. You can't save everybody. All you got to do is focus on you, and you gonna be alright. The answer is always love. The answer is always love. No matter what life throws at you, it's a test. And always present yourself as love. You don't hate nothing. That is... When somebody feel like, it seems like somebody is hating on you, they have love for you. They just don't know how to communicate that. And that's okay. They just haven't got to that part of their journey yet. That has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them and their healing journey. And that's okay. Let me say this. We were taught morals, rules, regulation, laws from people who taught us. And the people who taught us all of this mumbo jumbo didn't even know they self, didn't probably even love they self, didn't have they together. You get what I'm saying? So for us to fall in line with a custom what was programmed into us, we're only going to present that over and over again until we break the cycle. Personally, I believe God is coming back soon because niggas in America cannot last and live like this for much longer because it's only going to get worse. And people like me that have a brain and have love in their heart, just unconditional love, we don't deserve to live like this. And I truly believe I don't deserve to live with these people that choose to believe like that. You know, I'm not saying I'm just choosing love. That's it. And I have eyes, so I'm just not with the shenanigans. My time is not with the shenanigans, you know. Back to the movie though. The movie was really good. It was hilarious. Jamie Foxx, I know her name is Tiana. The young man's name that played Fontaine, I don't remember his name, but he's a wonderful actor. He also played in Woman King. Phenomenal. I also feel that Black America seems to invest so much in this white man dream, the American dream that we were taught to chase after. We forgot about how valuable family is. You know what I'm saying? We literally sold like male figures of the household for housing and food stamps. Like, if you don't get up, learn how to garden, go get a man to build a house, we have moved so far away from the structure. We have moved so far away from independence as a people. We are so dependent on this dream that they sold us, instead of standing on our 2 feet and creating our own. And like, Black people in America are crippled. Like, they're literally crippled. And I also want to talk about this status, right? We have low class, then we have middle class, then we have high class. You have low class staring up at high class, wishing they could be them, instead of all coming together. You know what I'm saying? And this is all science. This is all science, because like I said, we were literally a project. This is not the first project in history. This probably won't be the last project in history. The poor is literally designed to stare at the rich and wealthy. But now it's worse because we have these freaking cellular devices. So they have no choice but to look at everything they think is wonderful and good. And they think they are just so low. And you're not. You literally can do the same thing as them. You know what the #1 female is right now in America? And probably the whole world. Beyonce. On purpose. On purpose. You think they didn't
kill Aaliyah for, you know what I'm saying? This a whole nother, like, I'm getting all the way off topic, but anyways.
Like I was saying, a lot of the stuff that's deliberately put in front of you is put in front of you for a freaking reason. Like, it's so many domino effects to get what's right in front of your face, right in front of your face. Nothing is a coincidence. If you think you're an accident, you need to reevaluate your whole life. If you thought your presence was an accident, you need to reevaluate your whole life. Even if your parents didn't plan you, you came here for a purpose and for a plan, and you need to figure it out, because time is ticking. I also wanted to say, the movie They Clone Tyrone was so relatable. Just the fact of how, like, now, first of all, I do want to say, you don't know what year this is. And that's also, I think, why it's able to go in the sci-fi genre. And I love that. It gave a little bit of 80s, gave a little bit of 70s, it gave a little bit of 2023, it gave a little bit of everything. And I love that. Like, you don't know what, like, time travel, if you believe in time machines, if you believe time machines is real, okay, hello. But like I was saying, like, I love that you don't know what year it was. Like, you have no idea what year that was. And I love they didn't put any number. They let your imagination run wild. And I love that. Like, yes. Okay? Yes. The reason why, like, people think... Another reason why... Because this goes hand in hand. Reality. True life. Black people in America are going to stay in the same situation right now because they think everything is a conspiracy. Because this is what they're being told is a conspiracy. You feel me? They believe whatever they are told. Like whatever they are telling us, the majority of us are believing them. Feel me? And this is a domino effect from slavery, because you see habits right now from slavery. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your tendencies, your natural tendencies, your hereditary tendencies, your genetics are still from a slave. You feel me? Like your ability, your parents' ability or your grandparents' ability to work a 9 to 5, that's slavery. Like, we know that now because we're evolving, but they literally just retired from the 9 to 5. So that's, me and you know, the people that know me and you know, that's no different from a slave. Like 9 to 5, to get a little 2-week vacation, to go to, like, you know what I'm saying? We know this, but they didn't know this because they were still chasing that dream. Feel me? So that's another reason why people think this movie is a conspiracy and not the reality. Okay, but you know, we know what's going on. I feel like this movie was a real eye-opener because, first of all, this movie was bold than a mug, and now I feel like life is so bold to the point where my ear is ringing. Life is so bold to the point where real life and fake life are merging. Feel me? So if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Like, this real reality, the real reality, and this fake reality are starting to merge. Like, and there's no stopping it now. Like, it's infinite amount of information out there. So it's no reason why you should be uneducated on the truth. There's no reason why you should be uneducated on the truth, because you have one of these, a smartphone. How can a device you're holding be smarter than you? You know, that's just sad. You know, that should be like a syndrome. Like, you know, you holding a phone that's smarter than you, you should have like slow syndrome or something, because it just ain't no way. You know, ain't no way. You know, AI is finna take over. They finna take over all the jobs because they know we waking up to the 9 to 5. It's like we're moving through a whole new evolution right now. You know, the revolution will be televised and it's happening right in front of our face. I love the power on the big screen that it gave me to see them unite. You get what I'm saying? Isaac and Fontaine were at odds, but for the bigger, greater good that they knew they had to fight, they fought. They came together and they fought. They put their king minds together and they fought a good fight. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Some of y'all not hearing me because you at odds with your little demons. Well, we got a big demon at hand. But you know, you don't have the eyes to see that. So I'm just going to pray for you and I wish you love and peace and harmony. But the people that know we got a big fight to fight, we just going to fight it with love, you know. That's all we can do is fight it with love because it's out of our hands. This is how we came into the world. This is really just me venting right now. But I also want to say something else about like the white man's dream and how we play such a big part. Like, and I used to want to go to a HBCU. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm gonna be flat out, because I was in this stage of life where I was woke-ish. I was woke, super black power-ish. And that's, I'm not gonna say that's all of the problem, but that's part of the problem too. That HBCU, that feeds right into the white man's dream as well. Like, that gives people status. If you have numbers, colors on your back, entitled. You get what I'm saying? Those same skills, morals, networking abilities that they gave you that you had to pay for. There are people out there that are starving, that are like broken, that have no mom, that have no dad, that have nowhere to go, no home, no shelter, cold. You know what I'm saying? And they can use those same skills and ability. You know what I'm saying? And don't look down at nobody for no reason. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much status you think you have, because at the end of the day, you still what it OJ? Still nigga. Forget that. Don't. And I feel like that's where so many people veer off to the left, because they forget that they're still in their dream. We chose not to dream our own dream. Some people are now waking up to choose to dream their own dream, but still the white men are trying to buy those dreams. But for so long in African American culture, We have bought into the dream, their dream, where we fit into their dream. And I feel like this movie should awaken more people that were on the verge of being awake. You feel me? So it's like so many levels and layers to this game of life that, like, it's me personally, I believe anything and everything is possible. There's no, like, how did you get here? You don't know. You will die not understanding everything. So that, don't ever try to figure everything out, because you're gonna die. You're gonna leave this body not knowing everything. You feel like you should know, and you feel entitled. Don't ever feel entitled. Man, if black people could just work together, that would be a good day. That helped their agenda a lot. That one person helped their agenda a lot. You know why it has to be a bigger... God has to come back. God has to come back because I'm gonna go this far. Every black person in America in their right mind knows the system is against us. I will speak for every single black person in America. We all know the U.S. government system is against us. But yet, we get up every day and work for it. So, you tell me that isn't enslavement? That isn't being enslaved? I don't know what is. But these that think relaxer, perm is a conspiracy, the fried chicken is a conspiracy, the grape drink is a conspiracy. What else was a conspiracy? The church is a conspiracy. Everybody think it's a conspiracy, but every black person in America in their right mind knows the United States of America government is against us and does not have our best interests at heart. But yet, we get up every day and we work. We pay taxes on that check. We pay taxes on that house. We pay taxes on every dangle we do. We go to the grocery store and use their EBT to get their groceries, right? You want to know why? Because we're so dependent. We're so far away from our natural nature of having our own dream, from our own culture. We're so far away from that. We're so dependent on them for everything. We can't even escape this bad dream just because they're so dependent on that, you know? That's all the last one I want to say. But the movie was fantastic. But now we have to go back to this 3D life and live and make the best out of it. I'm going to make the best out of it because I'm not worried about nobody else no more. I'm living for me, baby. I'm living for me in this love. All this love that I got for me in my heart and the people that I love. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. You know, ain't no extra. Ain't none of that. None of that. Ain't none of that going on. But that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? And I'm experiencing the joy and the beauty of every moment that God presents to me in this life. And I'm going to enjoy it. I have no choice but to enjoy it. And when it's time for me to go to that other realm, baby, I gotta be ready. I have to be ready, you know? I will be ready. God's not gonna call me until I am ready. But my advice to black people, if you haven't watched the movie, go watch the movie. Go watch the movie. Come up with your own perspective about the movie. Come up with your own thought process. You know, don't take everything what I say with a grain of salt. This is my perspective and this is how I feel. You go figure out how you feel. You know, that's your business. But I will say, you need to go watch that movie, especially if you're a black person in America, because that is what the basis of the movie is about. That is the audience that is trying to grasp. You know, whatever Jamie Foxx, if he sacrificed himself, if he did, woo, Jamie Foxx, you are appreciated. You are a legend. Jamie Foxx, you are a legend. I'm going to say it again. You are a legend. You deserve your flowers, you know. You deserve, because you know, the type of genius Jamie Foxx is. Not just a comedian, not just the actor, not just a dad, not just a singer. You know what I'm saying? He's a legend. So, yeah. And then I also want to say this. Where's his press run for, like, the movie? You know when, like, major celebrities come out with a movie, they do, like, a press run. Like, they promote the movie. You notice, like, Barbie, like, all of these movies, like, came out. And then you see, like, AMC had some little things going on where people couldn't go to the movie. But, you know, that's neither here nor there, you know. I'm not here to talk about all of that. I'm here to talk about the movie. The movie was great. It was some very, like, stomach dropping portions of the movie in there, and I loved that. So I definitely loved that. What else did I absolutely, when he unzipped, he saw the clone. Imagine seeing a clone of you. Imagine seeing a real life clone of you. Because I know for a fact I would probably faint, like, if I see that clone of me. And then don't let me lift my hand and they lift their hand too, y'all. I would faint. I would probably go to another realm if that ever happened to me, you know. And that's how I know they know what they doing. They keeping those clones out of my sight. Because it will be a whole bunch of real people out here fainting. And you probably not going to be able to wake me back up after I see something like that, you know. All I'm saying, they gonna keep it out of our sight, because I know for a fact I would not be able to take seeing a clone of me and don't let my hand move and their hand move too. Y'all, I don't know, my heart will probably stop. Like, I ain't even trying to think about that, but because I want it to be one of me, because that's all we've been told all our life. You don't want to believe what you've been taught all your life is a lie, because then you're gonna start questioning everything else. I believe clones are real, but I have to believe it's only one of me, because it is one of me. I ain't finna say it's two of me, because it's one of me, baby. I ain't never saying that, because it's only one of me. Facts, 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 facts. Okay, facts, facts, facts. It was all furniture. It was like a real, like, you know what it is? People believe in God, but then people don't believe in supernatural. So that really gets me. Like, if you believe God is unlimitless, like God is like no limits, your thought process should not have a limit. If your thought process has limits, that means you're not all the way connected. You gotta believe anything and everything is possible out here. Anything and everything is possible. You could be anywhere doing anything at any time right now, but you here, right now. And that's on purpose. Nothing is a coincidence. People be like taking themselves too lightly. You can't take yourself too lightly, you know? Because if you take yourself too lightly, you start moving walkie. You start doing some walkie stuff because you don't think you all that in a bag of chips and a soda pop. You feel me? You gotta believe. You gotta know that, because you are. You feel me? That's how you gotta move out here. This is real life as far as we know. What was I saying? Oh, when he busts inside, they bust inside the house. Fontaine came with them, and like, yeah, it was like a regular house. And dude with the fan, I think he was like, you probably just need some water. Like, he was like, they said we like 82-83% water. You know what I do sometimes? I just drink some water. Y'all, I start cracking up laughing because I love the way country say water. Like, they be like, water, you probably need some water. And he had to have that southern accent. You know how many, like, if you don't know, I used to be a truck driver, right? Traveling all across the United States, the 48 states, not Alaska and Hawaii, of course, but the 48 states, y'all. I met black people from Florida. I met black people from Washington. I met black people from Texas. I met black people from New York and Maine. Black people from, I said Texas, Georgia, from North Carolina, South Carolina, everybody, and we all literally have the same. We got Walmart, we got fast food restaurants, we got our little trinkets, but all across the 50 states are the same exact things. In the hood, you got your liquor stores, you got your fried chicken, you got your Babas, you got your Harold's, you got your Sharks, you got your whatever. And then in a little bit better area, you got your Chipotle, you got your Chick-fil-A, you got your, might be a Steak and Shake, it might be what's that place called? Joe's, I don't know what it, but every single place in the 48 states, except for like the independent mom and pop restaurants and like, you know, people that's like hustled and got their own establishments, it's all pretty much the same. Everybody know what Macy's is, Ross, TJ Maxx, all across the states, all across 48 states. It's the same exact everything, every single place in another geographical location. That's it, I promise you. And we're taught to think we're all different. Whoop de whoop de whoop. Yes, we are different because we're different in a different point, latitude and longitude. But everything that they put on top of us to make the matrix run is the same exact thing. You get what I'm saying? It's the subway in all 48 states. You know what I'm saying? It's all the shoes, all of that is the same thing in the same 48. And they want us to think we're so different, but we're such the same, and we don't even realize it. We don't even freaking realize it. I mean, I realize it. People don't realize, but like we're fighting all the same battles. Like, you know, it's like take over one state. We should, but like they not gonna do that because they're so fried in the brain. You know what I'm saying? So fried in the brain, bro. So fried in the. But I do want to see it. One day I do want to see it. But like niggas don't even know they've been free since 2019. But I'm not even. I should get into that. You know, Christmas etiquette. You know, the paperwork, paper wise, we been over with, and that's why they came out with COVID-19. That's right. I said it. I said it. We've been free since 2019 on paper. Okay, I said it. And they use Trump as a distraction to keep us in the system. Okay, I said it. I said it. And they released TikTok. I said it, y'all. To mind control. I said it. Okay, I said it. You know what? I said they was losing control because black people were becoming independent, because we were waking up and they had to come back with a virus, coronavirus 2020, okay, to gain control, to grab our minds again. Now look at us, back in square one. Back in square one, folks. You know what? There, I said it. Y'all made me say it. I didn't. Yo, I got mixed personalities. And I didn't say that. That was her, you know? I can say that because it's 2023. It was the wall who said it. It wasn't me, right? Because clones aren't real, right? And I don't have glasses on, right? I'm not even a human being. I'm actually a god inside of Kaiya. But we gonna keep that between me and you, you know? I'm talking too much. Y'all don't need to know all of that. All you need to know is you need to go watch They Clone Tyrone, and you need to get your own perspective on it. Don't forget, this video is sponsored by ANYWEAR. The link will be in the description to purchase your merch. Y'all, this crop top, so cute, so cute, so cute that you need to get you one too. For real. In a low income neighborhood in all 48 states, you know, start a garden. You know, start some type of organization to help kids, help the children, because I'm gonna be honest, the adults are gone. You cannot reform an adult, but you can help children, because adults are already stuck in their ways, and a lot of them are dealing with trauma and they refuse to deal with their trauma. So some of these old people, you just gonna have to let them go. I hate to say it, but you know, God just gonna have to deal with them. But we can't help the children, because children, you can work with them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They have a little flexibility. You know what I'm saying? Their minds are able to grasp concepts better than adults that have been traumatized. Okay, you can help your community anyway. Get to it, get busy, you know, and make sure you have fun. Make sure you love what you're doing while you're doing it, you know. Peace, love, and happiness. Until next time, bye y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video too. Let me know what y'all thought. You know, let me know if I inspired anything. Let me know if y'all learned something. Let me know if y'all thought the way I was thinking about the movie. Let me know if y'all, let me know what y'all thought. Just let me know. And get y'all some merch. You know, get y'all some merch.